So what's up, everybody? First of all, let me say I truly apologize. You guys have no idea what it's been like for me. I won't even get into a whole spiel about what was going on between the move and, move not just physically, but state move, like 20 hours away from where I presided previously. Job switch, birthing a new child, becoming a father of two. As you guys can see, there has been some slight changes. Obviously, as you guys, I've actually grown my hair out now, so I have locks. Shout out to the lock community. I'm proud of my locks. It's taught me a great deal of patience. So there's been a lot of learning in this process for myself as a young man, and developing and growing into manhood and different things like that. So I truly had to put myself first and my family first. Over this YouTube thing. As much as I love music and as much as I love bands and all the other things that I delve into, if I feel lost or off center, I'm definitely going to take the time to heal myself and make sure that I am healthy spiritually and just overall, right? So with that being said, I want to tell you thank you for those of you who have stuck with me, who've commented and say, where are you? I subscribed. Hope you're okay. I know some people are frustrated, lost some subscribers, but there's about over 183 of you guys who chose to stick with me, and I really appreciate it. So I'm dropping this Juneteenth 2020 special. It's one of those things that I was supposed to do before I went on my hiatus, but I never got around to doing it. I actually had some people say, yo, I want you to do this. Check this out. So I just never did it. And it could be an older version, but heck, we don't have anything going on right now, seeing as how coronavirus, don't say it too loud, actually has us all kind of down right now. There's nothing really popping. So without further ado, I actually want to cover the Queen City Battle of the Band 2016 between North Carolina A&T and the Southern University. And I'm really excited about this. Now, I'm pondering if I should do it this episode or if I should just let this be my official coming back statement, and then, maybe doing another reason. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to let this be my apology statement and just prepare you guys for my next episode, which is going to be the North Carolina A&T Aggies versus the Southern University Jaguars, or the Southern University Jukebox and BGMM Media, right? So I'm actually excited about it. I can't wait. So you guys stay tuned, stay connected. I promise you I'm coming back. I really appreciate you guys. Much love, and I'm out. All right, so I changed my mind. I decided that I'm going to go ahead and run this special right now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually go into the Queen City Battle of the Band 2016 and I'm only highlighting these two bands for now, only because back on my hiatus, these were the primary two bands everybody wanted to see. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of the archive, and we're going to watch this on YouTube, and then I'm going to give my personal opinion. Remember, this is the unofficial band head. For those of you who want to know who I am and kind of, my history, you can go back and watch my previous episode where I kind of introduce myself. I speak for all of the band heads out there who perhaps did not march in college, but did march in high school, or had some sort of association with a band, right? Whether it be a marching band or whether it just be music overall, if they play into, they gig or whatever, if they just have appreciation for music, so what you like to hear and you understand what you're listening to, and so therefore you just want to give your comment on it. I'm that guy. So therefore I speak for those people. Now, this is just strictly opinionated information. All right, this is my opinion. So you can form your own. Have at it. Leave me a comment down below. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm officially back, and definitely let me know how angry you are with me that I took a hiatus. But remember, I had a lot of personal issues that I will not disclose that I had to go through. So anyways, let's get into this work. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into YouTube. All right, guys. So we're gonna start with let's start with North Carolina A&T, actually. So I believe they were in North Carolina doing this battle of the band. And actually, before I dive really deep into this, shout out to Killer Kev. Salute to you, for you are a legend in the band world. You and a couple of others whom I will probably be utilizing throughout my time, while I'm, shooting these videos. So let's get this work. All right, guys. So remember, I'm just rewatching, giving my opinion, and I'm going to say who I think was the best based on my personal experiences. All right, let's get it. Shout out to Killer Calf. My hangover. What the heck? Damn comments already getting started.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been told that there's over 10,000 people in the household tonight.
Shout out to the HBCUs, guys. Right now we gotta stick together. There's so much happening. Jesus, I didn't even get into that. Rest in peace, Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, BGMM, all those who lost their life. Happy Juneteenth. Much love to you guys. Enjoy. Wait, I just realized this thing is 20 minutes long. Okay. Should have got a drink. You know what? A drink don't sound too bad. Are they blowing up? We haven't got started yet. Alright, let me put my headphones all the way so I can hear everything.
9:35 p.m.
Let's go home already. Come on, fam. Okay. The announcer is lit right now. What? Time out. Wait. Did he just say I'm here for Southern? Seriously? Why does she look like that? Ooh. So full. Bright. Energy. Look at this guy. Look at this trombone player. Oh, shit. That boy making love. That was nice. It was nice. It was full. It was rich. I felt it. I felt the energy. Obviously, you can see the energy. They sound really full. It's like a good blend. Okay. Wow, 1 million? Damn. Shout out to Blue Cross. You know what I appreciate? I appreciate the fact that they always highlight their drum section. Cold Steel. That's dope. Another thing too, I actually kind of like about NCA&T is the fact that when they march, when they 8 to 5, so they are 8 to 5, but they incorporate like a more of a traditional style where they turn and they actually let their sound continue to push towards the home audience. Whereas in most SWAC, they turn away, which I appreciate that too. That's fine because then you get a chance to kind of see imagery from a different perspective. So I appreciate both. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. Meet me on the 50. Shout out to Meet Me on the 50. Okay. Ooh, trumpets. Alright. Hey, you Cold Steel? Somebody just say boo. What's wrong with people? There must be some Southern fans. Alright, trombones. Alright.
I think it's time for us to switch it up a little bit. Let's get some help from the brass section. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the freight train and the crucial few.
Alright. Alright. T-bones. Brass. F-horns. That was alright. I feel like it could have been a little stronger. It was alright. Alright, I see the creativity. I appreciate the creativity. What's up with these damn booties, man? Did he fall? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, Cold Steel. Uh-oh. Little flush reader. Come on. Stay with it. Stay strong. Uh-oh. Wait. What's happening? It's Steph Curry. Oh. All right. Nice formations. I appreciate that. Like I said, it's a time and a place for all of that, right? So they never really lose that energy and turning away from the audience. But again, while the formations are nice, sometimes not turning away, you kind of lose some of that creativity. But Not saying they're not creativity. Not saying they're not creative. I really appreciate the show. It's really nice. Very well put together.
Slow it down. From the pen of our chief arranger, Dr. Thomas L. Jones, this is Miss Kelly Price, a friend of mine.
What the hell is wrong with people, man? Hey, that's swag though. They sound like they from the swag. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. You hear that? You better twirl. All right. Okay, back to your program. She look like she nervous. Look at them eyes. Oh, okay. Oh, I hear you trumpets, baritones. They have a nice blend between the F horns and the trumpets. At least this year they did.
The sound of the blue and gold marching machine.
I like this though. This is creative.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
This show is long as hell though.
but it won't wait tonight. Creeping through the vault and out of sight. Working in the safe and putting down the wall. Time. It's in the light you fall. Like a thief in the night. You won't know
Alright, I like it. It's cool. It's creative, you know.
And so you better stay on guard. Be on the lookout. You know it happens every time. When the sweetheart of the action was, they will steal your show every single time.
Whoever Kiki is. He said, "You better creep through that." Alright. Wait, time out. Okay, alright. Keep going. But I enjoy the creativity, man. It's nice. This show is long as hell, man. But the people, bro, I'm trying to listen to the band, but okay, alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful and versatile
I appreciate the I really appreciate how they're utilizing the ballad to like make the scene. They're really painting the picture very well. I'll give them that. They're painting the hell out of the picture. 007. They sound really good. Like a concert band, you know? Okay. I better hold it. I hear a lot of lower brass in this piece. It's a lot of lower brass. Nice. Going through flutes, woodwinds, bringing the balance. Nice. The people. The people gotta stop. Like, I'm really trying. I've been trying to tone them out, but they are like on 10 right now. All right, let's keep going. This show is long as shit. All right. sound full here, real full. Oh, Steph Curry looking. I could tell that they are definitely in North Carolina, I think. They have a lot of fans there. I mean, you wouldn't think about the people by the camera, but oh, I see you there. Baritones. Oh.
Good grammar and spelling are important.
Goddamn commercial, guys. Seriously.
That inspire,
But it's gonna stay.
messages that
Let me
forge
skip
brighter
this.
connection.
All right, trumpets. I know y'all tired. Gotta finish strong. Okay, well, I thought that they were at home, but were they in North Carolina? I don't know. Yeah, right. Queen City was in North Carolina. Okay. Shout out to Killer Kev. All right, that was long. That was a lot that happened. A lot of laughter. But let's go ahead and jump into Southern. I already got it set up and queued up over here. This one's only 12 minutes. Okay. So y'all really did a 20-minute show. Okay, let's go. Sorry guys, I'm gonna make sure it's full definition. I used to be able to do that back in the day. Classic Southern March On. God, there's a lot of people there. Seems like it's very late too. Damn. God damn. They got energy. It's like they got something to prove. I like this pan left with motion. All right, so I just want to point this out really quick. So when I was saying earlier about how NCA&T, they don't really turn away from the home audience so that they can still feel that sound. Well, sometimes they lose the visual effect on the feel. So they use other things to make the field show creative, whereas Southern, they actually turn so that it gives you more of a visual effect or more appeasing. It looks better visually whenever they're creating their show, but the audience loses the sound. So this is kind of one of those things where what I was talking about earlier. So yeah, let's keep going. Sorry. So things like this, you see, NCA&T didn't do things like this. They did have nice things that they did where they were using their flaggers and their dancers and different things like that. The Southern doesn't really do that because they turn. Oh, this is nice. The drone aerial shot, so you can really see the effects. They sound great. They sound full, very like muscular. Like I feel like they're muscular, like strong. Brass. Man, brass is strong as hell. Oh shit. Oh. Even the crowd. Hold that leg, lady. Ooh. It's like ooh, F's. Ooh. That was good. That was solid. That was solid. Everything. They sound so mature. And it's like they sound like they built like a stocky, like running back. It's like they just powerful. Oh, 3 words. Okay. They sound very full, so don't get it twisted. Good God. Oh, cameraman a little out of focus. Got like a glare effect going on. They sound nice. All right, tubas. Tubas. Nice. Ons. Whole step, huh? Nice. That was nice. So that was great. That was great. I'm listening to both of these bands, man. It's like you appreciate both sounds, and it's like Southern has this balance, but they're like a strong balance. It's like watching 3D, whereas A&T, they have like a warm sound, and they're warm, and there's a time and a space for that. And then Southern is just like 3D mode. It's like they're balanced, but it's like right in your face. And so that's what I feel when I'm watching them. It's like just listening, not watching, but listening to them. And I'll get into the end of the video and like break down everything, but that was beautiful. Are they in Baton Rouge or Carolina? You know something? Out of all the years I've been watching bands, a lot of people give Southern a hard time for putting down their instruments and dancing. But what I really appreciate about Southern is the fact that they don't change who they are. And I think that's probably why they like have this sustainability as far as like their quality and what they do, even across the board from production down to band. It's like they don't really change who they are. I'm not saying other bands do, but you do see some bands sometimes put instruments down, sometimes they hold them. It just depends on what they're doing. Whereas Southern, I appreciate it because they never, if they're gonna dance, they're gonna always put their instruments down. It's like that's a consistent thing for them. So I appreciate that. My man right here is killing it. More than a drum major. Damn. Oh, okay. All right. Trombones. That's crazy. So there's a lot that's happening, but let's just keep going. I'll talk about that in a minute. 3D. Look at the amount of people. It's crazy. Yeah, that was interesting. So that was a lot. So let me say this. Let me start by saying this, right? All right. A&T has this warm, very warm your heart type sound, right? And you know, some people like that kind of stuff. And it's a time and a place for it. You know what I mean? And I feel like throughout their show, that was the sound that I got. And it was like powerful, it was full, and it was like warm, right? Southern, when I listen to them, they sound full as well, but it's like almost like they were more mature with their sound. So they were full and they were like 3D, like right in your face. It's like when you're, I don't know, I just feel like their sound was more mature because it felt like it popped me a little bit harder versus A&T sound. While it was great, it sounded good and it's a time and a place for it and you like it. It's just like it stayed consistent and it was just like warm and it was good. It wasn't like it was not good. Whereas Southern, it was good as well, but it felt like more of a heavier, like 3D type sound where it kind of hit me a little harder. When they came in, it's like they came in with like something to prove. It was like boom, right? And they didn't do a lot in their show. And I'm gonna get into the show part in a second. As far as the sound, I want to start there. A&T sound was warm and it was balanced, whereas Southern sound was more, it was balanced, but it felt like more 3D, and the brass was there, but I can hear the trumpets as well as like I can hear everything. I can tell the way that they write their arrangements in a certain type of way that highlights certain areas, and so I appreciate that. Same with A&T. So as far as the sound overall, I enjoy Southern sound a little bit more, but I don't know if that's because A&T show was 20 minutes long and it was ridiculously long. But I'm gonna give the sound to Southern that time. They sound a little bit more mature. You know what I mean? Like they were experienced. That's if I can explain it. As far as like the show, I felt like, let me take this off. So I felt like the actual show itself, I'm going to have to give the show to, this is a tough one. I would give the show to A&T only because it was long as hell, man. And so really when you really strip down the time, you know what? I don't know, man. Neither one, I'm going to be like, the shows were okay. Like, I'm giving it to A&T because they did a lot more than Southern. They had the whole thing on the field and all that extra stuff, and they did a whole lot of extra stuff. So I have to give it to them. I don't have to, but I'm giving it to them because even though the show was long, they did little things to kind of help keep my attention a little bit. But it did over time get boring. That show was ridiculously long, where Southern did what Southern does. They didn't have a whole lot of people on the field. They just kind of did what they do. But sometimes in doing that, it does get repetitive. And so your field shows become repetitive, whereas A&T do switch up their field shows. So they're sometimes more pleasurable to watch during drill. because I have to break down both sides of the field show. Now, it's almost like I'm saying A&T, but really when you think about it, Southern did this little part towards the end where they kind of like let their sections go, like A&T did. That definitely went to Southern. Man, they had like the whole swaggy thing going on. It felt like, I got connected with it. I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but or MEAC versus swag or whatever, but I felt like Southern sections definitely outblew A&T in this particular show. And that's apparent when you listen to the sounds. And I had on headphones, so some good headphones as well, so studio style. So I felt like Southern kind of hit me a little harder, but the show, like with different things, I would have to give it to A&T. I'm not doing Dancing Dolls because I'm not strong enough in that world. But maybe for the future I'll definitely do more. I just don't want to speak on things I'm not like. I can't speak on intelligently, right? As far as the second half, which is like the dancing and different things like that, I enjoy Southern's dancing because, like I said, I appreciate their consistency. I also enjoy A&T on that, so I kind of call that a split. I think it's kind of a tie a little bit. They did that You Don't Want No Problems with Me, which was pretty awesome. But Southern finishing out with that whole like A&T, like let me show you how it's done, and they definitely finished strong with that. Like they came through. So I'm gonna give that latter half to Southern. So overall, it's kind of like a tie to me, but I know you guys don't like ties, so I have to pick one. So I'm gonna go with Southern on this one. And the reason why is because I felt like in 12 minutes they kept my attention, and they did a lot of nice things as far as their overall quality sound. It was great. Those guys were like, yo, we finna show. It's like they knew. And I feel like A&T was trying to do the same thing. It felt like they were both trying to they were highlighting their strengths. And I feel like A&T's strengths are the ability to create on the field, whereas Southern's strengths are sound and swag. And so like it just depends on what you like and what you feel in that day. But if you're unbiased, I'm unbiased in this situation. I feel like one band highlighted one piece better versus the other band, but overall I actually enjoy the experience more of Southern. And it could be maybe I'm slanted because of the crowd. I thought they were in Carolina, but it felt like they were in Baton Rouge. But yeah, man. So yeah, man, shout out to Southern, man. Southern University, they got that one, but that was in 2016. So when they meet again, it could be something totally different. So the last show, A&T beat out the other band, and so so A&T won that one, but this one I have to give it to Southern. So if you guys have another band that you want me to check out, definitely leave a comment down below. I'll definitely check them out and do a battle. I'm unbiased, I just want to share my opinion on what I feel, but that's just me, guys. But anyways, this has been your boy, the unofficial band head. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'm out.